I don't know if anybody will be here this early. I'm early. I'm on early. I've been a little sicky faced. Didn't go to church today. Wasn't feeling up to that yet. So I'm just sitting, going to sit here and just wait for the clock to tick down till noon. And I thought, well, that's silly. I could just go on and get started. If people come in, they come in. If they don't, they don't. And all that jazz. I've got a little bit of water, drinking water, some glue, and yeah, I don't really have, I do have a plan, probably, albeit not a good plan. I was searching my history of videos watched, looking for this video. I saw a gal make a journal from the dividers. There's Cal. Hi, Cal. From the dividers of index card size dividers. Like if you have a little recipe card box, and it's got the little dividers in between it. Well, you can use it for a lot of different stuff, but she had one. Her dividers were just labeled with the alphabet, and she was putting them together in such a way that she could make a little journal. And I just thought it was clever, and I thought, I would really like to do that sometime. And then I was, what was I doing? I was checking out Kathy Berg and CK Art's channel and some stuff they were doing, and they were having some issues with StreamYard. I think StreamYard's audio was down or something. And so they were fussing around, but they had stuff on their tables, and I saw this paper. Those two women can enable me like none other, really and truly. They really can. And so they had this paper on their table. I guess they had used it in a journal. I don't even know. All I did was saw the paper and went immediately to the internet to look for it. I can't tell you. I don't know what comes over me. Something comes over me, like I see something and I think, oh my gosh, I just have to touch that, or I have to see it in person, or I want to. There's Debbie. Hi, Debbie. Good morning. I want to use it in a project. Well, I don't know. So I went looking for it, and sure enough, I found it. And I was thinking I wanted to use that to make a little journal because the paper's so stinking cute. So somewhere in my supplies here, I'm almost 100% certain that I have the little index card dividers to go in a little. Yes, Colleen and Kay Berg. I can't even watch. I didn't even watch them. Okay. I was just flipping through and they popped up on the screen, and one of them had this paper on their desk. Oh my Lord. It's never ending, right? For me, it's never ending. I'm a content creator. I need some supplies and ideas and stuff. I get all that, but it's just like I get this feeling I just want to use. I don't know. I have to stay off the internet. I have to stop watching people and watching people sell stuff. Hi, Peggy. Good morning. How you feeling? Hope you're feeling okay. I'm just so. I'm better. I'm not worse. My head's just all fuzzy, like it won't, clear up from not being fuzzy. But, I know. Well, see, yeah. My thing is, my mom passed away. You're feeling okay? Oh, that's better than worse. and she left us some money, and so I've got a little bit of money that I can play with, but it's still not good. I mean, I just so then I turn on Maddie. I don't even know. She's not called that. She's called Spectrum Art Supplies or something. Oh dear Lord, she's showing this. I see. I have a thing for paper and yarn and paint and glue boxes and paper clips and buttons, lace, you know. So she's showing. So Maddie's showing this paper I'd never seen before. The company's name is Indigo Blue, BLU. Oh my gosh. I couldn't find it anywhere. Like a lot of what she had, is a wait list. So that doesn't work for Lori. Yeah, the temptation never dies. The hope is we use what, yeah, well. And if you're a content creator, okay, I'm just going to give myself a little wiggle room here. People want to see different stuff. You don't want to be doing the same stuff. Oh, there we go. Indigo Blue has a beauty. Right, Peggy? I never heard of them before. Lord have mercy. Never heard of them before. So now I want to touch that paper. But anyway, what I saw on Kay Berg's channel, I don't even know if it was Kathy's project or Colleen's, because it was just a still shot because they were having trouble with the audio. I mean, this is how sick I am. And I'm like, I gotta have the paper. So anyway, I spent a little bit of time this morning trying to find this video where this gal used index card dividers to make a little journal. So I know, I think my package might be blue. Hers were manila colored, which I would prefer. I did go look on Amazon to buy them, and I wasn't willing to pay what they were wanting for them. I want to find them at Goodwill. Plus, I'm pretty sure I have a package. Now, okay. Can I cut manila folders or cut cardstock to do the same thing? Yes, of course. But it's not really the same, is it? Look at my camera's crooked. Let me see if I can straighten that out. So I didn't feel like cutting paper to the size or figuring out. I wanted maybe to do a little bigger than, 3x5. So first things first. So then Lori can't just get the paper. She's got to get a companion pack, and she's got to get these little embossed things. Where do you see this paper? Hi, Candy. Good morning. So I just thought if I feel up to it and I can hang in there, I might stay on a little longer today than normal because I came on early because I didn't go to church. I just didn't feel like getting dressed and going. Okay. I mean, I'm pretty much symptom free. I cough at night. I'm not really sneezing. Don't have the drippy nose. Online it said if you have no fever and you're symptom free for 24 hours, you're good to go. That's what if you have tested positive for COVID, which I did. So, I mean, I really think I'm okay. So, that way. Do I feel myself? No, but last time I had it, I had a headache for several weeks. So, all right. So this paper pack is it's by Paper Rose. Never heard of them before either. Called Holiday Fun, as you see there. And I got the 6x6. So what do you see? Maybe it won't do for you what it did for me, but oh my goodness, I saw this paper and I thought, oh my Lord, I have to do something with it. I would test yourself before you venture out. Yeah, I guess. All right, so that's pretty much. I guess I could probably make little tags to use a portion of that. But see, even just this got me. See all the little buildings. It's double-sided, I believe. All right, so let's go through one side first. Look at these little guys. We got a red trees. I'm a sucker for the trees. There's was paper years ago by who the heck was it by? I forget who. I still have one sheet of it buried away called Figgy Pudding. And I don't know, Paper Studio. I'm not sure who it was by, but it's retired. I can't find it anywhere. I have one sheet left, but it's got all different trees on it. So I'm a freak about the trees. Look how cute those trees are. Snowmen. And then just that little landscape presents. This is the back page. Okay, so we've got another red. The trees, I guess they all repeat. Repeat and repeat. So this is the back side. They could be little tags, right? And then on the flip side, you got those little funky owls. And now we'll flip it over. So we've got that again. I guess they're all kind of the same. Oh, see, so there's some more little tags. Oh, yeah, this is a different one. Look. I could eat this up. Look it. I just love it. I love the colors, the red and the black. Santa. Did I show him Santa? Look. I can't even stand myself. Okay, I just love it. So that's the one package. Now, of course, when I was looking on Amazon, they have a companion pack. Of course they do. Huh. So here we have that. I haven't even opened this up to look at it because I didn't want to get myself all jazzed up. Don't even be looking at this yet. Don't be looking at this yet. So Christmas time basics, but a lot of the colors just kind of went, look. See, I love that. Oh, look at this, like with the brick. And I do have water here, so my throat gets dry when I get talking. So I'm just going to be sipping water. Peggy, you're not supposed to be looking at those yet. So I just thought some of this would work. Now, this is way a lot of paper for what I want to do. Sorry, kids. But even if I don't use it with this paper, this is cool. This is cool. I love this, the coloration. I love the green and the red together with the black and the brick. Love it. So then, of course, I'm looking and I see this and then I see these. How cute are they? Paper Rose Studio Holiday Fun Embossed Die Cuts. 4 A5 sheets of embossed pop-out die cuts. So I guess they're not stickers. Made in Australia. Have a look at these puppies. Now, what I'm going to do today, or attempt to do, I'm sure most of you, if not all of you, have done before. But I saw the scout doing it. Hey, Angie Brown. And these are like, see, they almost like they have, can you catch that little, see, it looks like a little puddle down here on this bird's belly. It's like, uh, not embossing powder, but the glaze. What does Tim Holtz call it? A glaze. It's not solid. It's like translucent, and it's only on certain spots. I don't know if you're able to see that, but these are so freaking yummy to me. Look at her with her little page boy flip. So I've got that. The owls. I just love the owls. Look at them. They're delicious to me. I can't stand myself. Look at the buildings. So I wanted to try the index card thing. It looks like all the red is glazed. I don't know. See, that's black there and gray, and that's just some of it too. I don't know if there's really a rhyme or reason. See, all this edge here is glazed, and that's black and gray. So I'm not sure, Peggy, if it's just the red, but a lot of it's the red for sure. So how many do you get? I don't know that matters. But anyway, so I had to have those two. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. So I thought I'd like to work on that. So again, last night I looked around, couldn't find my dividers. I looked again this morning, a couple more spots where I thought I might have tucked them away. I remember seeing them, and they're, like cryovac sealed. And I remember thinking to myself, what the heck are you ever going to do with these? But see, I don't throw anything away. So I don't know where I stuck them, but I didn't find them. So one of the last places I was looking this morning, which I thought, oh, maybe they're there. And I was thinking, well, if I have to cut, say, file folders, I can do it. I have the file folders and I could cut it. I just didn't feel like doing it. And then I was thinking, well, I wanted to do maybe bigger than 3x5 because I want to be able to see some of the pattern on the paper. So I'm digging through this box, and I've got these Christmas cards. I guess they were at my mom's. And I'm looking at these, and I'm going through. And then I saw this one. I thought, oh, wouldn't that be a cool cover? That would kind of go with the paper I have. Of course, I want my journal to open this way. And of course, I have never made a journal opening this way. And then I thought, well, oh, look, they're all the same size. I could probably do the same technique as I saw in the video, using these Christmas cards my mom never sent. So I'm going to use what's in the stash here. So there's quite a few here. Now, I did go through my history trying to see what video I watched. Can't find it. No idea. No idea who this woman is, but she had her stack of index card dividers. Now, if you're not understanding what I mean the little heart, it's a harder card, heavier card. And it has the tabs, A, B, C, D, like that. And then she took them and she laid them next to each other just a little bit. She left herself a little tiny gap because she knew she was going to be putting stuff on the pages. And she just used masking tape because hers were manila. But she said you could really use any tape. Now, I was thinking I'm just going to use clear cellophane tape because I don't really want anything to interfere with the paper I'm going to use. Now, Peggy's got an idea here. Lori, cut the card and make a horizontal album that flips to the left. Really? I don't know if I want to do it, Peggy. Where'd they go? Which way did they go? Which way did they go? So you're saying cut these and then glue them together this way so it opens that way. That doesn't work in my brain. I could do a horizontal and open it this way, not this. I getcha. Light bulb just went on, Peggy. Thank you, honey. So Peggy's saying, so instead of it being a horizontal, it could still be a horizontal journal, but instead of the pages opening this way, I'm opening it in this way. Not this way, but this way. Okay, I'm carrying on. I don't know what you're going to get today because I don't feel terrible, but I do feel a little off. And for whatever reason, when I was just carrying on like that, Lizzie Brewer popped into my mind. And if you did not check out her last video she posted called Home, she called it Home, I believe. She is working with felt, and she made a I think like a fall shadow box with felt. It's beautiful. She's working on a winter, but the whole time she's working, she has a basket sitting up above her, and it's got those I call them penny runners, like when you have the discs of felt and you stitch them together. She's got those, but they're like yo-yos, but they're not like an Angie yo-yo. She's got a basket of those sitting there. They're absolutely gorgeous. You got to see that video. Her little winter felted scene is turning out great. All right, you can make the entire card into pockets by only gluing the three sides. Yes, a felt penny rug. Oh, I love those. I love them. All right, so, and this is cute, but see, the paper is cute too. So let's just see where we are. Yeah, see, they're just going to be a little too small. But I have black cardstock that maybe I can sneak under. See, because this I'm just going to cover up, you know. Now, the gal that was doing the 3x5s, the original video that I saw, she did not go edge to edge with the paper. She just covered up a portion in the center and then worked around that. So I don't really know where I'm headed or how far I'm going to get, but I know I am going to use this paper. And yeah, I could trim down the cards, that's for sure. But I usually get myself in trouble when I start trimming and measuring because I'm not good at it. And I'm not good at it when my brain is functioning properly. So I don't know how I'm going to make out today. So the question is, do I want to use my big cutter or do I want to look for my smaller cutter? I guess I'll use the bigger one because I can see the numbers better. So first thing first, some of them I will, I think, want to make pocket. I think it's a good idea to plan a couple of pockets. So let's see how many pages I have here. I am feeling better, Angie. I don't feel great, but I'm not worse. Use two papers and tear second so it covers the side and overlaps. Oh yeah, that's too much for my brain right this second, Debbie. Thank you. I'll look at that again. Let's just say, all right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I've got 10. That one's. So let me do 3 that I'll make pockets out of. I'll do 3 pockets. I got to put that aside. And so my paper is 6 by 6. And these are 5 by 7s, I'm guessing. Yeah, 5 by 7. So I'm just going to take 1 inch off of the end. All right. So I've got plenty of paper. Now I got my big old cutter, not my biggest cutter, but one of my big old cutters right under my desk. Now, in true fashion, I was saying maybe to Jacqueline, I'm not sure. Maybe to Kel, I don't remember. The last 3 years, we get sick of Christmas. My husband and I both get sick of Christmas. I don't know. I don't know why it happens. And we're really not around a lot of people like we were because of the holiday tour. So our community had the holiday tour, which we were a part of. Ron decorated everything. We had 155 people come through. We think that's where we got the COVID. And you were able to, if you wanted to, you could enter your home to be judged, the porch, the front of your house, to be judged in a competition, decorating competition. No prize, just really bragging rights to say, oh, we won. So we were decorated. Ron said, well, I might as well just enter it. So he did. Our porch looks nice. There's nothing grand about it. I mean, it's really not, it's not great shape. I mean, it's just so, it's just the porch. All right, so this is going to be my cover. I'm not sure if I want to use those owls. I better put that there. So I'm not going to worry about what I'm cutting off, except to just say, I'm going to do 6 inches. So he gets a message from one of our neighbors that we won. Oh my gosh. It's like, so you know how bad the other houses were. But we have not been able to confirm that. Now, sometimes this is a little dicey. Kind of getting right on that line. I don't know that I want to tear them, but maybe I do. That'll be a nice size for a little cover. All right. I mean, for a book. All right. So then these are going to be my pockets. I've got 3 here for pockets. So all I want to do is, Stephanie. Stephanie, hi, honey. How are you? Good morning. Getting your hair colored? Okay. Cool. Thanks. Thanks for saying hi, Steph. I appreciate that. Zena and Stephanie were on last night, so we were arting into the wee hours. So I was crocheting. They were stitching and sewing and. All right, so I'm going to make this 6 inches as well. I'm not going to take this apart because I'm going to glue it, and that's going to be a pocket. I think. Yeah. Makes sense. Pocket. All right, Santa baby. You're going to Lose the top of your head. Okay, so I love to watch reels. I know I'm not alone because a lot of people watch them, right? They're very popular. Do I want to? Maybe I do. Maybe I do want to just tear this. They come on too late for you. Yeah, it was late. I had had a nap, and so my sleeping hours and times are all messed up with being sick. Oh, that did pull apart very nicely. Okay, whoever said that, that was a genius move. Okay, so 6 inches here, and I just love watching the reels. And one came on. I don't even remember the man's name. It's terrible. It's the man that wrote that song "Santa Baby." He's so old. He's like, I guess, in his 90s. And on the reel, they recorded him just sitting at the piano, playing the tune and singing that song that he wrote. Oh my gosh. It was so good. He was so cute. And then you could write, a little message and tell him, how you appreciated his talent or whatever. It was so nice. Angie's hollering, I put the blade down. Oh, chill, Ange, chill. Got to have it up so I can get my paper under. It's okay. I'll be okay. I got this protector thing here. Now these little bits I might be able to use for a tag or something. So I started to say it would not be Christmas if Lori didn't get a brainstorming idea to do some homemade gifts. So I did get an idea earlier on. I wanted to make my grandson an Afghan of some kind of blanket. But they're downstairs. It's kind of chilly if they go down there and watch TV or whatever. I thought he could have something to snuggle up in. And I do want to make a tote bag for my granddaughter. I'm thinking that's not going to get done. And then I've got 3 step grandsons, which the older one, I don't think I haven't met him. I don't know that he'll be here for Christmas. But the littler ones will be. They come and they swim and we cook and we do, have a chance to do a couple of things together. So I'll see them. And so I thought it might be nice to make everybody something. So I started out thinking I'll make all the boys a blanket. This was before I didn't feel good. And I thought it'd be a good way for me to just do a hodgepodge and use up, yarn I have in my stash. Well, I just wasn't feeling it, girls. Just wasn't feeling it. And then I thought, well, let me try a scarf. The step grandsons, they haven't been around all that long. So I started to do a scarf. Oh, hubby's home. I wasn't feeling that, wasn't working out the way I wanted to, so I stopped doing that. And then I thought, well, why don't I make like a Christmas stock? I know they all have Christmas stockings, but we're giving them art stuff. And I thought all the little art supplies I could wrap individually and I could put them in the stocking. So I asked my son, I got their favorite colors. So I had some yarn. So I made a green one and I made a blue one. So they turned out okay. Really? I'm really not expecting anything from them. I'm just hoping, they like what we're going to give them. And so, all right, so this one I left bigger because I don't know how I might be using that. And then over are my pockets. Not yet. So the first two socks, they turned out, so-so. I mean, there's nothing wrong with them. Jacqueline thinks they're great. Oh, you were the kid. I gotcha. I gotcha. All right, what are the ones I left together? This one, and this one. All right, so these are my loose pages. I probably are confusing you terribly. All right, now somewhere here I have something I can use as a punch. I want to punch a little divot at the end. And so these are going to go in this way. I'll glue down here, and this will be open for a pocket. At least that's what my brain is saying. Open this way. Right? So it's Judy. Good morning to one and all. Hope everyone's having a good holiday season and that you all hearts filled with love as you look upon family and friends. Blessings of health and prosperity. Thank you, Judy. You always have such nice words for us. All right, so I'm going to make a little dinky dinky there. And I've said this before, but when I do this in such a way, it just usually shoots up, and depending on what kind of shirt I have on, it goes right down my bra. Okay. Now, I don't like to make too much of a divot. Oop. Now, so now these I want to get glued. So I'm just going to do that now so they can kind of start to adhere to each other. Not to each other, but to itself. I'm just going to come a little bit across the bottom. Now this is just come on. Let's go. Golden matte medium I have in here. And I put too much in one. So we're really just kind of starting from scratch. And like I don't know if I actually said it, the video, it wasn't a reel, it was a video. I watched the gal used index dividers to create a little journal. And I can't find mine. He's going out to the kitchen, and I'll tell him. Thank you, honey. So I even took a ride over to Dollar General this morning, thinking they would have the dividers over there, but they didn't. So I had 10 greeting cards that I decided to use instead of the divider. And now I could use washi tape to put these together, but like I said, I don't really want anything to interfere. I think I can just go ahead and use regular tape. How's my puppy? I'm not in the best frame of mind to answer that question. She's doing okay. We've missed so much of our training. We paid for so many weeks, but we've been sick. They called to check on us, which is very nice. But we're getting nowhere fast because we haven't felt really that great to, like, work with her. She's all right. Now, the gal in the video said, you can tape these together and butt them up next to each other. But keep in mind, you're going to be putting stuff on the pages. It's going to get thicker. So then when you close it, this is going to start to splay open a little bit, So you might want to think about, and that's what I'm going to do, give myself a little wiggle room and leaving a little bit of a space. Now, it's not always easy to get the same amount of space. So we could have a little jig or something, right? I could use this. I could use 2 of these. Let's see if I could space it. It might be more trouble than it's worth. I don't know. I could also maybe use I wonder if I took this up. If I could. Use the line on my board here. Now, I thought about using shipping tape, and I thought, I think that might be a little much, but I do have some just regular, wrapping kind of tape. You don't have to do the whole length. You could do sections, like put a piece here, put a piece there. This is not going to be perfect. That piece of tape's got a piece of junk on it. I don't want it. I didn't want it. Probably going to cover the whole area. You could use fabric, I'm guessing, right? If you should decide to do something like this and you want to use washi tape, just give yourself a little extra glue. Now I'm going to come back and tape the other side. And this is going to get covered up. That's a little sticky there. So she did sets of 2. So that's my first folio, if you will. I'm going to sit that over with my pockets. Now I'm using this as a guide. To give myself a little room there to build in a little space. So last night when Steph and Zena were on, I was doing my nails. Now my sister sells these nails. They're called Red Aspen is the company name, and they call them dashes. Sounds good, Ange. I love meatloaf. And they have their own glue, which works well enough. But I'm very tough on my hands, And so I like, when I put a set on, I like them to stay on for a while. So I was watching a reel where this company, Curve Life, was advertising glue. Okay, so I have 2 folios now. I'm going to do the rest of them, but eventually then these are going to get glued, hooked together. So I'm going to just keep putting these aside for now. So I ordered some. I tried it. It was fabulous. I mean, my nails, I had to pry them. I mean, I really had a hard time when I was ready to change them to take them off. Now, the Red Dash, they give you instructions on how to apply your glue. Whether you want, maybe you only want them on for a couple of days and you're changing outfits or you've got somewhere. Way to go, Ange. Angie's lost 8 pounds. Hold on, I got to give you a little round of applause for that. Wait a minute. Let me get I keep pushing it apart. Ah. Way to go, Ants. That's wonderful. It's not easy to do. Good for you. You're doing something right. I forget what I was saying. I forget what I was saying. Oh, well, I guess it'll come back to me. Think of all the Think of all the fellas that I haven't kissed. I love that song. Our neighbor made us soup, so that was very nice of her to do that. I put some red pepper flakes in, hoping it would not kill some of my germs. That one seems further apart than the others, but I'm right next to the line, so it's a little uneven. Oh yeah, thanks, Cal. So I bought this Curve Life glue. I thought I'll give that a try. The reviews were good, so I bought some, and it was excellent. I mean, I could do anything, and these nails were not coming off. You know, had to soak them, and they have remover that you can put on as opposed to loosen them. I can't even really get that to work. I mean, they stay on for me great. So I want to change my nails, and I'm ready to put on another set, and I can't find my glue. Are we surprised? Looking at all my nail stuff, can't find it. No idea where I put my glue. So I use my red aspen glue, which is fine. But I decide to buy a second tube of the Curve Life glue. It's not that expensive, but I thought, you know, it works really well. I'm going to get it. Put on my nails. Have my green ones on. And I thought, I was saying last week, I'm really not that thrilled about those nails. So I wanted to take those off and put on these. Look, you can still see a little glue under here. So I get my Curve Life glue. I can't get it open. I cannot get it open. I never thought about it before. I guess I've never wiped around the nose of my nail glue. I will now. Cannot get the lid off. I tried heat. I tried putting the remover down in there, letting that soak. Can't freaking budge it. Can't get it open. To which I say, life with the elderly. And then, like with red aspen, oh yeah, that's what I was saying. Like you can put on, it tells you how to put on glue. If you only want them on for a couple of days and you want to switch, like my sister switches hers all the time. I put them on like to leave them on for 3 to 4 weeks. They don't have to fuss or worry about it, you know? So then it tells you how to apply the glue for your nails to stay on longer. I've been very happy with them. Yeah, I think that's what's in the remover that you get with the glue. But I'll try to soak that. It's a good idea. Thanks, Candy. I don't think I have any acetone. I think I have the non-acetone because then the acetone, I think, melts. Well, whatever. I don't know. I don't think I have it, but I can look. Okay. So now, what's everybody's opinion? Would you leave this for your cover? Would you use this for your cover? Or would you just use the paper pack? I think I'm just going to use the paper pack. This is really cute, but what's Ange looking for? She needs help with food suggestions? Oh, Candy's a good friend. She's helping her. She's helping her. So she knows what she can have. We found out last night that our dear little Stephanie doesn't like vegetables. Yeah, low carb foods. Veggies. Think veggies. Salad. And, not, in my opinion, not, it might take a few minutes for it to go through, Ange. Some of the salad dressings can get you in trouble, so you might want to be mindful of that. But all right, so this gal, once she had her pages, I'm gonna go this. Oh, this one's longer. I didn't trim this one. Hold on, guys. Let me take off because I wasn't sure how I was going to use this. Let me take off my. Six inches. La 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 la. Look what I did, guys. I cut the ends I taped. She's come undone. Do 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 do. Salad without dressing. You know what I found, Ange? I went and I found, and this works for me. I guess it may not work for everybody. I found a mild salsa that had little to no sugar. I for what I was doing, I'm trying to get off the sugar, and there's sugar and everything. And I just use that. Sometimes I would mix it with the avocado mayo, which is supposed to be better for you. And I can make a little salad dressing or vinegar and oil, olive oil. I mean, if you can eat the salad without dressing, go for it. But I would think that could get a little old. Okay, so I'm coming down the end of my tape here, and I'm going to need some more. Kel, you having company today? Cousin Brian usually comes. Has been coming. You're starving the poor old rabbits. Okay, so we learned this last night that Stephanie does not like vegetables and Zena does not like celery. So see, these are going to go together. That one's going that way. This one's going. And I don't have to really worry about the pictures or the words. Brian's coming. Cool. Are you cooking, Kel, or did you already cook? All right, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 on that side, and just 3 on this side, and then I've got a pocket. And I've got this one to be a pocket. Just sticking them in willy-nilly. So now what, I have 5. Okay, so I've got 5 over there, and I hopefully have 5 over here. I'm going to cook a pork tenderloin. Very nice. All right, so this is 3, and pocket there. I think they probably should be even, but so now the idea is to start putting these together and then eventually have the whole book together. Are you about ready to blow your brains out yet? Okay, let's see. I got more tape. And I wanted to find the girls' videos for 2 reasons. So I could tell you who she was, number 1. Number 2, so I could watch it and get a refresher. All right. So I'm going to do the same process. Mm. Mm-hmm. 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 See, I do have my packing tape. Yeah. All right, I'm going to try this anyway. I need a pair of scissors. Not good. I do like cucumbers, but I like them dipped in stuff. I just have a feeling that this is going to get ugly with this big tape. trying to get it down and not and I'm going to be, gluing my paper right over this. So this is 2 pages and a pocket. 2 pages, 2 pages. This is a 2-page, 2-page. And I'm trying to stick with the same idea of leaving the same amount of space in between. My favorite vegetable is the potato, which is, not one that you're supposed to eat a lot of. All right, I'm just gluing this side down. That didn't go well, guys. It's crooked. I'm holding that back. I don't know if there's a better way to do this, but this is how. It wasn't Gail that did it. It wasn't Gail's video. It was some other lady. I don't remember her name. I was wondering where you were, Ange. I thought maybe you were not feeling too great. Ange usually pops in. Zena was making this cutest little journal. I thought they were all going to be all individual little journals. Here they were signatures for one little fat chubby one. It was really cute, really turning out cute. Okay. Okay, see what we're getting here? See what we're getting? We're moving and grooving. All right, so this is the pocket. And not all packing tape is created equal. This is thinner, so I think that's probably better in this case. Sorry for the man voice. Pocket. I'll probably put some on that side. So I made my neighbor Betty a snowman, a crocheted snowman. I'll show you him. He's sitting right here. Angie said, I was so tired. I went to sleep. I have been coughing. I know. And it wakes you up. Yup. Yup. Yeah. Sometimes it just has to run its course. But, you look for symptoms. If you get a fever or anything, Angie, you got to check with your doctor. You can't just let it wreak havoc, You got to just make sure it's not going to get into your lungs and you end up with pneumonia. So just be mindful. Oh, look. I put that inside. Just be mindful, honey, that you don't, if you get a fever, you get it checked out. And mine's more just like an annoying dry. I don't mean to cough in there in the microphone either, but it's hard to talk for mine's not sore, like a sore throat. It's just dry. Dry bones, dry bones. Yeah, I guess that would be good. Peggy was saying she loves Vicks Vapor. She uses Vicks Vapor Rub. That probably would be a good idea too. I'm giving myself. Oh, I should mute. Giving myself a tickle. Where's my mouse? Let me mute for a minute. And I haven't felt like I've got some cranberries. I haven't felt like making the crushed cranberry juice. So I can control the sugar, Trying to stay away from the sugar. Now, you may not be like me. And, if you see a project, you may not feel the urge that you want to do. Sometimes I just get that urge where, oh, I want to try that. Oh, I want to see if I can do that. It's crazy. It's craziness. Oh. Oh, good, Anne. So you did talk to your doctor. That's cool. I don't want us sitting here saying, "Oh, yeah, should do this," and then you don't pay attention, and then you get pneumonia. Stephanie said, "Oh, I forgot I couldn't post a link. They are Melaleuca honey drops. Amazon has them." Oh, you do? Candy? I never heard of that. I'll have to check it out. All right. So now, how many sections have I got? Not that many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I've got to get these together. It really works. Oh, good. Thanks, Candy. I'm going to write it down because me with my fertile mind, well, not, I'm just going to use a piece of this. Melaleuca honey drops. Excellent. It doesn't help when I do that with my voice. It builds up your immune system. I have raw honey I've been using. So the Melaleuca honey is better, huh? How about that? All right. So now we have these little sections. Some of them have a pocket, some of them are pages, 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 pockets. So I have to put them together. Again, I'm still spacing it, trying to keep. She's going to a party? He's turning 5. Oh, I love that age. I'm making these tape pieces of tape too long. All right, got my guy. I've got this song in my head. Do 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 boop boop. Oh, it's always good to talk to the sister. I thought maybe you nodded off, quite frankly. I thought, oof, if I put her to sleep, that's probably a good thing. All right, I'm going to trim this tape. That didn't work out too well. So in my description box, I put, come stop by. Maybe you'll have some ideas. So if you don't have the divider cards, if you don't know what I'm talking about, let me know and I'll pull up a picture and show you. But if you don't have the little dividey things, that you would put in a little 3x5, 4x6 card file to make the journal, and you don't have any old cards like this laying around or card blanks, or what else could you use as what else are some ideas? Of course, you could cut manila folders to whatever size you wanted. Card stock, of course, right? If you didn't have the card dividers, what could maybe someone have in their stash other than cards, old cards? This is why we don't throw anything away, right? So now I'm just doing section by section and then attaching them to each other. And this is why if we go to Goodwill, file folders, right? You could cut those down for sure. Want something maybe a little weightier, than just regular paper. That one I really gapped that baby. But that's okay. See, close is okay. It's going to give me some room. And this is going to get covered up. I hope. I hope. I hope. I'm really getting my tape crinkly. So it's another section, and this is a section. So we're getting down to the nitty gritty. Now that one, I'm trying to keep the same thicknesses. These are got the same amount of pages. Now, using the cellophane tape like this, I think it's not a bad idea because you're not getting a lot of extra. Oh, cereal box. Yes, that's one thing that gal did mention, a cereal box, I think. Yes, Peggy, excellent. Or anything like, Little Debbie's or anything like that. Come in any kind of a carton. you could use. If you used any of the linen tape or even your washi tape, it does create more of a thickness. And of course, there's a little thickness here, but the cellophane tape, the packing tape. Now, this is a cheaper one. So what I'm using is thin. They have heavier stuff. But it doesn't feel too thick. Oh, yeah, postcards from the mail. Yeah, boutique size Kleenex box would make, yes. It's fun to have different size, I think. Now, if your paper or what you're going to decorate it with is bigger, you might have a little more of an option. I cut mine down to accommodate the 6x6 size that I bought. That could be that one I could have put on and left a little more room. That's not really. You can see how uneven it's starting to become. Hers didn't get like this. Peggy's a junk mail queen. She can really make magic with her junk mail. I don't think I have that. I don't think we get really good junk mail. This is one of my pockets. And, you can put in as many pages as you want too, right? I don't have to have all these pages. That's kind of so it's not folding. I'm not happy with it. I'm cutting this off. And I'm gonna redo. Close your eyes, Ange. I'm very anal. Now that's a pocket. I know the one thing she mentioned, the thickness of when you glue them together. I think I have to have this more of a gap. I think I'm going to put these two together first. Eh. And if you're at a thrift shop or something, Goodwill, sometimes you'll see card boxes or whatever. And they might be, not your taste. But if they're for a couple of bucks, it might be good to build a journal. I'm really gapping this one. Gapping it. Yeah, that shut better. Nice. Zena had some, I don't know if it was paper or if it was cloth. I think it was cloth. She had some gnome cloth. She said she just got at the Dollar Tree and then she coffee stained it. Boy, it was cute fabric. It made a really cute cover. Now, see, Jacqueline, she would just take a blade and slice that. I don't think I'm steady-handed enough to do that. All right, so that's a pocket. So I don't want that to be my cover. I don't think. These are definitely. This one's definitely thicker. So I think I want to leave a bigger gap, and I can always put fabric rolls something on my spine. I'm mostly doing this so I can use that paper that I bought because I think the paper is so freaking cute. All right, so mind the gap. So I had my stream all set up. I'm sitting here looking at airline tickets to England, thinking, I wonder if I could talk my husband into letting me go for a visit. So my bonus son and his wife bought a home and they settled on it. I believe it all went well. But where they're living, they rented it till the end of the year. So they're where they are till the end of the year. But I'm thinking after that, Mama Lori might need to go visit. So I have plenty of room. They could put me in a chair somewhere. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. Thinking about it, Peggy. I want to go see my bonus son. Boy, that's really, I still didn't gap it enough, guys. Just keep that in mind. See, it's already got a poof. I didn't have anything in it. Of course, will be news to, well, it won't be news to him. I want to go all the time, but I'm cutting this again. Am I making you crazy? Crazy, crazy. All right. I think part of the problem is that, like this gal, see, they're all so uneven. So maybe if I try flipping the other direction. Oh, it might be too late. She might have meant that before I chopped it apart. Like the rest of this is laying nice. I don't know. I'm just doing what I remember that the girl did in the video. Couldn't really ask that question. It was just a video. So I don't know. Maybe no reason. It's laying this way okay. Still popping open some. But this is a pocket will be my first. See, and I don't like that they are uneven, but I don't think I can trim them appropriately. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's try it different than I was doing it. Let's try it this way and just hinge it, like wrap it that way. It's lopsided. Let me get tape on the bottom. Okay. Oh goodness. So with my daughter and son, we're doing our family Christmas Eve morning. So my daughter has traditions with her in-laws that they adhere to. And then we'll see them on Christmas Day at my sister's. We won't see my son. He's going with his fiance to her grandma's. So Peggy and her hubby came down with COVID. I told her I was sorry I didn't wear a mask when I sent her a video, a reel. What do you think? Maybe I could trim them this way, guys. What do you think? Could I trim it this way? Put it on my cutter and see how it makes out. So Piggy rescheduled her Christmas to New Year's. We usually have New Year's Day work and out for us. But I don't know if we're going to do that this year. Our the families are getting bigger. The nieces and nephews, have babies, and we live further. Look, it's not going to fit. We live further away than most want to travel. If I take a little bit off the edge, I think I'm playing with fire here, guys. Yeah, I don't think that was a good idea. Jacqueline has a nice big heavy duty box cutter where I don't have that. Let's flip back a few pages. But here again, it's just like an excuse, right? This is homemade. I'm using what I have available. It's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be cute. I've just got this Christmas song stuck in my head. Do, do. You know that one? Do, 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 do. Boo, boo, boo. This year, Hanukkah and Christmas fall on the same day. Oh, that's cool. If I do go to England, I would like to go early because I hate to wait for anything. I'd like to go early next year. Maybe I could go see Janet Nash. Maybe I could get my bonus son to help me figure out how to get to Janet Nash for a visit. All right, I think I have to stop fiddling with this part of it. All right, it's not real, this is not real steady. It's not real wiggly either. But I think it'll become more steady as I'll be putting fabric or something on this spine. See, the spine's kind of wibbly. I gotta find that video. See how she did it. Okay, so now this is the fun part for me. I like fussing around with the paper and, decorating the pages and stuff like that. Although sometimes it can be difficult to decide to use what where. So I want to make sure I have set aside things I don't want to cut by mistake. I did that recently with another journal I'm working on. It turned out okay, but I was so mad at myself for whacking off the head of one of the images that I wanted to use. So these can be little tags. So I want to set that aside so I don't whack it. I don't whack it up. Let's get our other pages here. Now this, I think, might be a cute pocket this way. Snowman, he can be a good background. These are all backgrounds. These are my little pop-outs. This is a sample. Sometimes you can use this stuff, and this, of course, is heavier card. But this is just a sample of the like the companion pack kind of a thing. These are more like backgrounds to me. I absolutely freaking love that one. This reminds me of a map. I love the brick. So I'm just kind of going through my paper and putting together, the ones that are kind of similar, so I know what I have to work with. This feels a little different than the other paper. I don't know that I'm going to use that map stuff. I don't know if I'm going to use the brick. I might hoard it. Did Jacqueline come in? I didn't. I thought maybe she would be here. More brick. I'm not sure I care for this too. What does this remind me of? I don't care for that side so much. Oh, look, there's lettering on the other side of that one. I don't know if that goes all. Oh, okay. So this is that. It's kind of fun. Oh, that's nice. Nice plaid. That's the words. Now, what might I want for my cover? The plaid's kind of nice. So maybe so many choices. It'll look cute when we add the cute people. Yes, it will. See, this I could make pocket. So I hate to waste any of that. That could be a pocket. Those, I'm not sure I'm going to use those. Let's see. I can always, if I don't want or need all these cards, I can always then, reassign that paper. But for right now, see, these are cute too. See, I love these. Absolutely. Can't get enough of that. All right, little snowmen. Oh, this is another one like this. Okay. This is for presents. Do 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 boo 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 boo. I'm dreaming. Oh, boo boo. Can't hit those high notes today. All right, we've got Santa baby, and we've got the gifts. Snowman. These are more tags. Look at her. See, now that right there, I want to draw that. I find myself to be annoying. All right, so now I want to think about front cover. A herringbone. I don't know if I saw one that I thought herringbone when I looked at it. I kind of like that. I kind of like this plaid. Boy, that just gives two different vibes, doesn't it? Ooh, look at the presents. Like the tree. Look at that little bird. I like it all. I should go back and look at Kay Berg and see what she did with hers. Or it could have been Colleen. I don't know which one. Colleen was at Jacqueline's sale the other night. Or where was she? No, was it Jacqueline? No, she was in Maddie's sale. I should have asked her. Wait a minute. Let's get some of these popped out. Hmm. I love these. Look at this little one. Look at this. But she's adorable. I should trim down the paper so I can get an actual. I know, right, Peggy? I should get an actual. What did I do with my? Oh, there it is. I see it. I've got it underneath a bunch of stuff. Oh, I was going to show you my snowman. So I am mostly I consider myself a knitter. I like to knit, but I can crochet, and it's not my first love, but I can do it. And I've run across this gal by the name of, I've got a wire hanging, it's driving me. MJ Designs. She's a crocheter, and my sister worked up one of these snowmen. So I think I made his head too large, too many rounds on the head. But I'm going to give this to my neighbor. I've got to get my husband to get me some twigs to just put in for arms. But not very difficult pattern. I love the way the hat turned out. I could have made the hat a little bigger. So I have some fabric to make a couple more for neighbors. And then you just weight it down with rice. But I'm really pleased with that. And I got it done. All right, so my little cutter is difficult because it's hard to see the numbers. So what did I say? This was 5. So I've got to open this up. And so I made a couple of socks that I knit, not socks, stockings, Christmas stockings for the grands. And then this MJ I saw, she had stockings that she does. So I'm working on stocking her pattern. It's turning out pretty cute. All right, so I'm loving that. It's like, how can you decide though? How am I going to decide what I want to put on? I was going to look at one of the butterflies. The cat, the deer. Look at this deer. Isn't he cute? Some of these can go on tags, you know? This could be a tag. I'm thinking I'm not going to have enough of these. Might have to get another package of this. I don't do very good at popping stuff out. I think I want to ink my edges too. It could be very random. Okay, I'm open for ideas. Of course, I could use some of this stuff too. This isn't shabby, and I could put on some of my own glaze and glaze these up like these are. I'm not sure how I feel. What do you think about the white edge? Should I trim that off? I don't generally like the white edge. Where's my Inka-Dinker? Where's my Inka-Dinker? I had a little Inka-Dinker. I'll be here all day before I even get the front cover done. It's all right. Yeah, I usually cut it off to tell you. Let's see how it looks. Ink-a-dinked. Not too bad. Not too shabby. I need a small scissor. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right. So anybody got an opinion? You have to go. Okay. You have a great holiday too, Candy. Take it easy. Don't overdo. Okay. So anybody have a preference on the plaid versus the brick for the cover? I should trim this one while I had the cutter board here. Oh. I finally bought a box of these. And when I looked them up, I thought, why do they sell so many of them? Well, now that I finally have some and have used it, boy, they don't last long. Get chewed up right away. So you need a whole big box of them. I wouldn't overdo the stickers. Try to create a seam. Yeah. Good idea. This one's so pretty. Maybe just this. I just found a metal. It's on my desk here somewhere. Here it is. I could do this on a piece of Dauber shred fast like Timmy's sponge. Yeah. I get a piece of something and put this on, and this could go here. I'm kind of liking that idea. She's got a lot of white space, this little chickadee here. Trim this down a little bit. Yeah, I don't know what they call this. I thought it was a I can't think of the term I was thinking. Yeah, maybe embossing. I don't know, Peggy. I don't know that I've ever used it like that. Doesn't mean it's not what it is, though. So I have a lot of wrapping left to do. Well, not a lot. I mean, a fair amount. But we're almost done. My husband said last night, "Do you have a lot more to wrap?" So I guess I didn't buy too much. And I've got two Christmas stockings I'd like to get finished. Once I get the first one done, the second one should go quicker because, like, you've been through the pattern once already and you know what's coming, and usually goes a little quicker for me. All right, so now let's find. Boy, I would love a piece of. I don't think that's going to happen. None of this, I don't think, was too plain. Was very plain. Ooh, the top of that. Wonder if I could use the top of one of these. Now, what color? That's going to rip up a. That's going to rip up a sponge. Whoa! That I'm going to trim. All right, so let's get something to. I guess I could do it. Would be the smart way to do it. And then once I cut it, I can angle it however I want to glue it down. I think I used this in one of my other journals. So you just put it down like this, right? And then I guess I should tape it. And then just go in with your ink. I could use a brush, maybe. What do you think, Peggy? A brush? Ooh, I don't have too many here with us today. Practice on junk paper. Good idea, my friend. Good idea. Good. Junk paper coming up. Got paper here for the kids I was going to use. I'm wondering if what color I want to do that. Oh, you're saying people are out getting stuff done for it. That's sometimes it's hard not to take it personal. Yeah. All right, so I don't think I want to do black. I've got timber. I've got ground espresso. I think something darker, especially for that, if I'm gonna. I think my rusty hinge might be too orange. Let's see. Yeah. I need something more like, the mahogany might work. I've got apple. I think I need a sandwich. Oh, I do have smoke. I have smoke. Don't I have smoke? I think I have smoke in a small one. I've got hickory. What do you think about that? What do you think about the aged mahogany? I have the smoked ink. Let me get in the right drawer. These are inks, not that it matters, I don't think. How about pumice stone? I think the barn red might be too red. Gathered twig, mahogany. I think I want my brushes rather than my. Okay, I moved my cart rather than the sponge. Hubs is cooking something. Got something going. We got something going. All right, let's see. All right, this had black on it, so let's try pumice stone. I have a hard time getting these little ones open sometimes. Hmm. That is not showing up real tremendously, I don't think. Yeah, but I'm trying to stay within the colors that are on my brushes already. I don't have a lot of them. Let's try the Believe. In the aged mahogany. And then I'll try the gathered twig. I guess I could have done a green too, like the forest. This one's littler. And then let's try a green. Let's try the forest moss. Ooh. This might be one from you, Peggy. Cover that up. Where's my lid for that one? Under here. Gosh, I'm so messy. So messy. Hey, Leah, hi. I don't feel worse. I'm not ready to say I feel better, but I sure don't feel worse. So that's good. Hmm. Well, I can tell you, I don't like it. What I don't like is that it is so white in the background. So I'm wondering if I should just try it on here. Maybe I should just outline the letters and do gold like Winkestella. What do you think about that? What do we think about that? Let's flip it. Let's flip it. Now, this pencil doesn't have much of a point. I guess I could just do the Winkestella in there. I don't know that I have any other gold. Clear. What the heck did I do with mine? I mean, I have gold paint. Certainly gold paint. Here it is. I picked up everyone, but yeah, maybe just the word believe. Yeah. I think you might be on to something. See, now right away I'm thinking I don't want to waste all this Winkestella to see how it looks. Just going to do the B and the E. I'm so cheap. I do have a really thick gold paint, but I think that would take a while for it to dry. It got darker because of the graphite there. I do have, I have a gold, I believe I have a gold Posca. It's not real shiny gold. It's a dull gold. Not crazy about it. But I do have a plethora of markers. One of these Moxie markers might work if I can find one. Silver and gold. How are you doing, Leah? Leah, I was lurking at that sale. How's your grandchild? You were watching a sick grandbaby. I was lurking at the Maddie's sale. I was just telling the girls earlier. Oh my gosh, the indigo blue paper like was had me awake half the night trying to. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's rotate this. This is a Moxic paint marker. This one's very yellow gold, not metallic, kind of like a, what I would say, a chinchy gold. Ah, yeah, a lot of people are sick. We did have snow. I'm hoping that kills some of that. Might be alive still. Maybe just black, huh? Maybe just black if I'm going to use this. Certainly not orange and not blue. Let's try the Posca. I think I'm going to end up getting out that gold paint and painting over it. I probably should get it glued down. This, I like almost not ever use this. I am using Zyke. Oh, and that's a good plan. Oops. My husband said one of his card buddies said their son is started to use what's it called, Peggy? Paxlovid, and had an allergic reaction. Ended up in the hospital. His throat closed up and everything. Oh my gosh, boy, that looks terrible too, huh? I wonder how the I bought these Sharpies and I do like them, but they're like primary color. But did I see a black? I don't know if I have a black. I've got red. That might look like roadkill. Yellow. I don't think I have a black. I don't think black came in with the set that I purchased. I think it's the primary. Yellow, blue, green. Purple. I've got a Sharpie marker. I don't think any of those. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, look at this. What's this? This is a Deco Color calligraphy. Ooh, never opened. A gold pilot? I don't think so. I do have lovely gold paint. I wonder what year I got this. This baby's not even. Ooh. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your gold pen. Shake your gold pen. Now, Peggy says just press it. Not Peggy. I'm looking at Peggy thinking Aunt Beck. Aunt Beck says, don't pump it up and down. It fills it with air. Just hold it down. No. Never bought. Is it good? Never bought a gold marker from Dollar Tree. Are we getting a good recommendation? Did I hit the camera? Oh, come on. See, I'm not a paid. Hey, Julie Parker, how are you? I hope you're well. They offered a pack with silver and gold. Not too bad. Oh, that's a good tip. Thanks, Peggy. I'll have to keep I don't go into, oh, here it comes. Anticipation. I don't get into Dollar Tree that much anymore because we had a Dollar General open closer to us. So I just usually pop in there if I'm popping at all. I usually don't pop. I usually stay home and buy online. Well, this doesn't look good. This looks really dark, but it's starting to move down. I don't know, maybe. You're not doing too bad. That's good. A lot of us are sick. And we had snow. We're usually in the dead zone, but we had snow. Not a lot, but there's still some on the ground. The first time our puppy has seen snow. She's loving it. So really that's not too bad, but I'm just not sure I like the gold. I guess I could outline it in black. There goes the phone. Oh, I have more of this paper. If it doesn't turn out, Got to get going here. This is not a marathon. It's not a sprint, but turn it into a. Whew. All right. So I think I want believe right there. It's hot this time of year for you, right, Julie? All right. Let's see if I can do this, gang, without. I should go left to right. The nib broke of yours. Oh, no. Yes, it's summer. So hopefully you don't have a lot of germs dancing around. It's summer. I hate when they leak. You don't realize it. It's in with other stuff. I'm going to hit that with my heat gun just a little bit. Get my storage tray back in there. I say heat gun instead of heat tool. I don't know why I say gun. Oh, you can't see it. Can't really see it. I think I want my. I think I'm sounding more and more like a man as we progress here. Where's my mark? Oh no, that's not it. Before my stream started, I had my it's not coming to me. Sharpie pen. I have a new one. I hate to get the new one out. All right, let me take a few moments and see where I put it. Oh, I know where I put it. I stuck it over here. I'm thinking about just using my Sharpie pen. My little gold star didn't turn out so good. Might have to go over that a little more. I feel like there's a real glare. It doesn't look too bad down on my desk. Gotta tell you, there's not a lot of ink in this Sharpie pen. Should have started over there. I feel like I have cold brain. Of course, I've been up since 5:30. Didn't get much sleep. I wonder if I used can you see that orange or like lime green mask? No, I guess you can't see it. What was I thinking? I wonder if I used my Stabilo pencil. You were up at 4:30. Uh, Stinks. How's your husband feeling, Peggy? My husband doesn't have much energy, but he's feeling better. I want to wipe this nib off. I'm putting the pen right where I don't want it. He's ready to get, yeah. Yeah, Ron went to church today. He was okay for that. He did some running around, but he's been symptom free for several days. He was out in the garage packing up stuff. I'm like, really? You have to be? I keep forgetting we have guys coming to put windows in. Yeah, Ron did virtual last week. He was itching to get out. I do think I could add maybe another layer of gold. What did I do with that? Oh, I flipped it back in the. I'm getting a little peckish, girls. What time is it? Oh, 1:20. No wonder I am. Hey, Joyce, hello. Oh, nice to see you. Good afternoon. Not gotten much done. I have to do it all over again. I think I need the Posca black. Well, from here, from my desk, from me, it doesn't look bad. Now, the question, where does Lori have her Stabilo? If I put to Stabilo around and then put a little, well, let's let that dry. Anyway, I was thinking about the butterfly, but now I'm thinking things I have believe. I want maybe the Santa there and maybe a tree. Where's another tree? Although this guy's really cute. Maybe Santa and a reindeer. Yeah, shading around it, Julie. Yeah, like Peggy said. But instead of the distress, the Stabilo is the pencil, and I have more control. I like to have control. Boop, 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 boop. I don't know what took me so long to buy some of these. I like having that on my finger. It's marvelous, darling. I can make lines. Or I could do a tree. Do a snowman. I am dreaming of a white Christmas. Jacqueline reminded me that one year we did Christmas carols. What did they do with that other tree? I had 2 trees out. Boop, 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 boop. I don't know why that particular song is emblazoned in my brain. There it is. Put some little lines down so it doesn't look like he's. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, that's clever, Julie. Julie said she used some PVC pipe caps and the flat makeup sponges from a discount store and made her own. Aren't you clever? Are they hard for you to get like these? I know some of the stuff's hard for you to get, right? It's like a house payment to get it. I think my Stabilo pencil's on my other tray in one of my little containers that hold my stuff. I'm kind of liking that. Now they're everywhere. Where's my other cutoff? Oh, this was the plaid. Is that a crazy idea to put that little bit on the end there? I like that. I kind of like the letters. We'll have to give it a trim. So I want that to be cut right about there. Yeah, I don't know. I got a bunch of them. You get a bunch of them for just a couple of bucks. So I'll probably just throw it out. I'm trying to determine what my husband's cooking. He definitely is cooking something. All right, I think I do want that there. Let's just see. Let me go look for my oh, I've got the Timmy pencils too. Let me see if I can zero in on a Stabilo pencil. I don't think I have one up there. Lines are just hard to see. And I don't use them that often. Probably a regular graphite pencil would work. I have those Timmy watercolor pencils. I might try that. Hmm. My Stabilos I've sharpened, so they're getting shorter. Shorter. All right, plan B. No water in this one. Oh, maybe he's making cookies. Why would he making cookies? All right, let's get a Timmy. This thing's a dark gray. I just go with black. I don't want to pop a nail. All right, let's see. All right. This is a watercolor pencil. This is a very dry. I didn't get water. This is a very dry brush. I don't know. I just don't think it's, I mean, it's not going to take a lot of time to do, but I don't think it's really doing what I want. Although I don't really know what I want. There's that. Uh, Sometimes you just have to let it go. Let it go, let it go. I do like this here. So I'm gluing that down. I think he told me why he was going to make some cookies, maybe, but I don't remember. Now, I do have a nice watercolor gold paint that I could certainly add. And I've got that thick gold paint somewhere. I might try painting a nicer gold on there. Now, see this, I didn't zhuzh it, and it's already glued. Glued. So this is just a page, okay. Just my cup. It's going to be my cover. This is one of the cards I tore and didn't cut. So it's a bit rough. Hi, Kathy. Happy Sunday to you. How are you? How are things in your part of the world? We have a lot of colds and sickness on the East Coast. Well, Leah's not on the East Coast. She's got sick grandbaby. I'm thinking I want to paint this before I glue it down because if I mess it up, I don't want it really on my book. All right, let me find my paint that I'm talking about. This ought to be exciting. Let's see, I've got everything layered and stacked. Let's get that. And then I'll have to see if I can get it open. I think I bought this because I think this is something similar to what Murray uses. This may not do what I think it will do. Deco Art Matte Metallic. Yeah, I'm going to heat up my lid here so I can open it. Oh, I just thought of something. couple of things. Oh, is Peggy still here? Okay, so I could paint the gold on here. I'm not sure it's going to look the way I want it to, in my mind, I want it to look. What if I took my embossing pen and traced it and put embossing gold embossing powder? That would really make it pop. Kathy said, until today, I've been putting the Christmas cards I've received on it, but now they will go on a string hung on a wall. Lori, I'm scared. Well, while I have this open, see, it needs to be stirred, so that's another issue. Okay, so let's get some. Look, wow. See, nothing sacred here. I just plopped in the end of that paintbrush. Get my tester paper and find some water to wet my brush. And I'm just looking at the color. I don't think I stirred that very well. I really think I like the embossing powder idea. I think I know right where that is because I just saw it. I have to go. Oh, the other one was foundation wax. I've got gold foundation wax, but I think that will be hard for me to get it where I want it. The nozzle is very thick. It can come out thick, and I think it will start to solidify before I could get my brush to spread it where I want it. It's just what I'm thinking. Now, the trick is, I've had, oh yeah, I need those for Christmas. I have a feeling we'll be finding Christmas stuff in April. Sorry. Oh my gosh, I just had it. Did I cover them? I just had all my embossing powders out. Yeah. Just bring them. Oh, that one to go. Hold on, let's get that one. Yeah, baby. Now this is going to be messy. I think it will be worth it. I think it'll be worth it. All right, so I need another sheet of paper. Starting to really get the frog voice. Okay, let's get this little bit of, you know, it's just like I pick up one sheet of paper. It's like, oh no, I don't want to use that. That's too pretty. Or oh no, it's crazy. I'm crazy. It's crazy. I'm just going right on this. Okay, so this is my embossing pen. Come out, wherever you are, and greet the old lady. I hope this has enough juice in it. Let's just do this part here. See if it sticks. That's the wrong lid. Doesn't matter. I just don't know how much open time I have. I think my pen's starting to dry out a little bit. I have a black one too, which doesn't really matter once you're embossing, once it sticks. I'm going to do a letter at a time. Okay, heat tool. I'm going to heat up the heat tool. Ooh. That's what I'm talking about. Oh man, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Let's get that brush back where he belongs. My marker, my pencil. Because if I knock anything on the floor, little Miss Jenny's going to have it for a snack. All right, I'm going to do this L. E. Excuse me, I'm getting my dry throat back. I might have to mute again. Oh boy, that feels so good. All right. I don't want to blow the glitter all over. I love watching it when it starts doing its magic. I love it. I love it. I should have kept this. Okay. Let's do our little dot over the eye. Yeah, if I keep taking the Mucinex, which does help. And really, with just my husband and I here, I don't really, I'm not talking that much, you know what I mean? So I feel okay. I just don't feel myself. But, as long as the kids can come and we can have a little time together, it'll be great. Okay, we're coming down the home stretch. Kind of sorry I put that color pencil there. I didn't have this undone. Give it the little Timmy tap. Oops. That E might be a little tough to see. I know. It's the kids. You don't want the kids to be sick. But you know what? There's worse. Like I don't know if I share. I don't think I shared this. I know I do with Kelly and Kellyanne and Jacqueline. I mean, there's worse things, right? I mean, it's a cold. I think the COVID's gone. It's just really a cold. But my niece's husband, my nephew-in-law, nice young man. His dad's not well. They just put him in hospice. And they're in a different state. This is their baby's first Christmas. And I don't even know if they're going to be able to be together as a family. They live in Pennsylvania. His dad's in New York. So they left Friday night, went up to New York so they could be with him and spend time with him. He's had a rough couple years, really. Up and down with his health, never knowing what's what, They have him on hospice, so I'm guessing they think this is going to be the end. And Nick's just, he's in his 30s. And he wants to be with his dad. It's just hard. It's just hard. It's very hard. Doesn't want to miss his son's first Christmas either. It just, how do you decide? Like, I don't know. So they're there now. And then his mom and stepdad are bringing his wife and son home, I think Tuesday. But I guess he'll stay if his dad's still, hanging on. So I appreciate your well wishes, but with the cold, like get a grip. I got to get a grip. Cold. I don't want the kids to be sick. And it's not like Nick's dad can travel and come down. You know what I mean? Like it's just not good. Okay, so that's not looking bad. And then I was gonna put on Santa. I was gonna glue Santa, I think, here. and then a tree here. And then I was thinking about this little reindeer guy down this way, maybe here. But let's get this glued on. Now that that looks, I think I'm happy with that finally. So let's not lose sight of that little guy. And I'm just going to glue this down. I kind of made that buckle a little bit. I'm going to have to use some, I think. Would it be better if I used, the dry tape? Oh my gosh, it's right where I thought it was. That's a miracle. Let's try this. Boing. And my eyes are getting watery from the coughing. Oh, I keep saying I don't have any symptoms. I'm symptom free, but now I feel like I'm going to sneeze. All right, so I'm going to take my nifty little tool here. Give that a good press. And I can trim here, of course, if I need to. It's going to be a cool cover. I like it. Might leave that little overhang. Got a little warpage. Never hurt anybody. So I'm going to put my tree. Unless somebody's got a better idea, speak now or forever hold. Okay, Kathy. Get my gold media. Huh. Oops. Off the grid a little bit there. Santa baby, sleep stable under the tree for me. Now I want to put a couple little lines off of this because a tree can't just look like it's floating, right? No floating trees, Santa. Put Santa down. Brian's here. Merry Christmas. All right, Cal, talk to you later, sweetie. Have fun. Tell Brian hi. Bye for now. Meow. Her says. All right, do I want him on this side of the tree, this side of Santa, or over here? I just love his little skinny face. They look like buddies. Maybe like that. We usually play Pinochle on Sunday with our friends in Colorado. We canceled last week because we were poorly, so I don't know if we'll play this week or not. Oh, I think I kind of like them over there. All right, so his legs are going to get chopped. When my mom was still cooking for Christmas, that's been quite a few years ago now. Um, she'd stop doing a turkey, and they would get a beef. So we're keeping that tradition. We've kept that tradition. It's just easier. Mom felt it was easier meal, so she wouldn't have to be doing stuffing and all that jazz. So we're having a rump roast for Christmas. All right, so that's going to be my cover. I could leave that as a turning page. I won't. I'll chop. I'm going to chop it off, and then I might as well just go ahead and do the plaid here, maybe. And then I was thinking about this being a pocket. Let's trim this. Hmm. That's just about perfect. I don't think I want to cut this out because it'd be hard to slip stuff down into the pocket, in my opinion. But I think maybe it would be nice to be inkadent. Get some of that. I'm inking down towards the roofs. Try to get a little contrast there. I love this paper. And that kind of looks cool. Maybe not the butterfly. That might be a little much, huh? So I don't like when you see the white edge of paper. So I like to ink that, knock that back a little bit. Push a little bit. There she is. Laura. Laura. Laura Beth, right? Laura Beth. Okay, Julie's going to go hop in the shower and do her exercises. Good girl. All right. If Tanya is on, we'll see you there. All right, sweetie. Take care. Thanks for spending time with us. How was your day going, Laura? Is everything settled in your house? You got lots going on. I got to get back to wrapping. Get back to wrapping. All right. So I might need some clips to hold this down. Some glue. Let's see. Let's get some little clips here. I have more of these binder clips and small. I have to just get them out and get them in my little storage pocket over here on my cart. All right, let's just load this up with some glue. No, not too bad. Looks like it's staying down pretty good. Loads of wrapping to do here, but shopping is complete, so that's nice. I was just out this morning to Dollar General looking for what I wanted to use for this project. Those index divider card things, which they didn't have. So I finished up a few things to put in the kids' stocking, some candy and stuff like that. So I'm thinking I'm done shopping. And we're just about done wrapping. So I do apologize. Let me if I can find my mouth. Let me mute so I can blow my nose. So you don't have to be grossed out about that. Hold please. Ah, the simple pleasures of life, huh? Ooh, you ordered the last two gifts online. Oh, he's a birthday boy. He's on the 4th. My niece is on the 2nd. All right, so I want this here. Sorry. I should have looked for some lozenges. Now, see, I'm going to move that again and not know where I want to put it. Where'd my pencil go? I'm going to mute again. Once I get that dryness out, it's not too bad. Need a little more water. I just need to make a little mark here so I know where to put that. All right, so I'm going to glue this one down. I'm going to have to look up the words to that Santa Baby song so I can sing the whole song to myself and be over it. All right, so that's good. Now I'm just going to glue this as a pocket. That could have been up a little more. Yeah, see, now I don't like that. I didn't do it right. I want this down further. So I'm going to take a smidge off of this. This smidge. What's the smidge? So I have one partially done. I have two Christmas stockings I'm crocheting that I have left to do. And they need to be done by Tuesday. So that's what I'll be doing. And then Ron's helping me wrap. It's usually my job to wrap. And years ago, I used to really get into the fussing around, making them all pretty and stuff. Nobody cares. So I've let that go. Let it go, let it go. All right, I've got my cell phone right in front. I'm thinking, how can you see that? I've got my cell phone right in front of your face. No, it's just in front of my face. Okay, so these are little squares with the paper pack. And I think I'm going to cut these a little. I'm going to do doubles on those. I'm going to cut them. And I'm going to cut a couple of these and put them in that pocket before we say goodbye. Oh my gosh, every time I pick up my cutter, I'm knocking something else off. We may not be here, Laura. If you're coming right back, we may not be here. Thanks. She likes the cover. Woohoo! All right. So let's line this up as best we can. And let's trim it here. You just love little bits in your journals, little bits of this, little bits of that. These I'm going to do smaller. I think they just work better individually. Actually, I could fold it, make it a little, well, you got the owls on the other side, so I guess that's not really cool. All right. Now I could, and I may, once I get more towards where this journal might be finished, but I'm just starting it, so got lots to do. I might put a little piece of paper, plain paper here to, so you can journal. So I could journal, make little whatevers. I bought some Christmas dyed paper from Jacqueline, so I might have something in there that I could put on the back and use. This has the cute little owls on the back, but there again, I might just fuss with these a little bit and put a little patch of something. So I don't really know if I'll keep this. Might put it in my Etsy shop, but of course, probably not this year. Let's see, how are we doing on time? 2:13. I've been on for a while because I came on early because I was home. So I think Tanya might be coming on. I think she generally comes on Sunday afternoons after me. I need to go get something to eat. Oh, that was my tape gun. I didn't put it in its spot correctly. Happy holidays. So I would like to say I'm going to be at my desk working today, but no, I have to get the socks done, the stockings done, and more wrapping done. I really don't have time to play cards. I might be able to crochet while I'm playing cards.
Running to Walmart.
Okay, what are you cooking?
I made peanut butter cookies and
nice.
Just getting ready to make spritz cookies, but we don't have any almond extract.
Say again?
I need almond extract.
Oh, I don't like that.
Well, that's what's in all the spritz cookie recipes.
All right, honey. I thought there was something else we wanted to.
Sourdough bread.
Oh, you did?
Do you want it?
Yeah, I need something. Yeah. I thought you were stopping before you came over from church. And I need another head of cabbage.
Run to Aldi's.
And that's, we need stuff for Tuesday.
Yeah, I'll get that tomorrow.
Okay. All right. I'm finishing up here. Okay. I'll cap that little guy. Cover that. I always end up leaving that open and I make myself annoyed. All right, so I've got legs here I've got to trim. Those little reindeer legs. Oh. Looks like I overshot my. Oh. Oh gosh, I'm down to 3 people. I think Tanya might be on. Let me just finish up here. Maybe the replayers be interested in me trimming. No. Where'd I put my little anchor? Just had it on my finger. There it is. All right, so then I've got a pocket on this side. This stuff's probably going to get moved around, but you get the gist. So that's it. I really didn't get too much more, but we started from scratch using Christmas cards that my mom had never used and put them together to make the pages of my book. I'll be looking for some fabric to put on my spine. And then I'll be using throughout this little journal. Yeah, this will all be covered up. This is a pocket. I'm going to make sure I get something in there. But so far, so good. Not too far. So then the inside cover is a little pocket there, but I am happy with my cover finally. So that's good. Thanks for coming. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. I hope everyone has a wonderful holiday. And let's see, today is Sunday, so I hope to see you Thursdays during my regular time. I don't know what we'll be up to then, but by then, all the festivities will pretty much be done except for the new year. So hang in there. Try to stay healthy. Take care of yourselves. Hydrate. Eat well. Sleep well. Enjoy your families. And thanks for being here and supporting my channel. I appreciate that. And thanks for tolerating my raspy voice and my coughing. And not ready to say I'll see you next year, but pretty close. So enjoy the rest of your day. So until next time, don't forget, take time to be creative. Enjoy the journey, and I hope to see you soon. Bye for now.